Hello my nostalgic friends, here we are with the firmware 2.0 of the Nikon ZF. Finally we have got the new firmware, and they added something that it's really important for me, analog photographer, vintage photographer, because I use a lot of vintage lenses, and all of these lenses are manual focus, and to focus really precise, it's really important to use the digital zoom to focus precisely, okay? And they added this feature. I mount the lens and I show you that feature, that if you half press the shutter button, you can go back to the full image, okay? I always have that function on my Sony A7. I always use this camera with vintage lenses because it's more comfortable to use, because previous on the Nikon you have to do this thing, okay? I'm with the vintage lens, I press my button, my customer's button to zoom, I choose this one, you zoom, okay, you focus really precise, we smile, okay, you focus really precise, then you have to press again the button, compose, and then shoot, okay? Now you can zoom, focus precise, and press half, you go back and shoot. Really more faster, really more faster. I love this thing. For me it's really important to have that thing, okay? And now finally we have got on the Nikon, and we also have on the ZF the eye focusing recognition, eye focusing tracking with vintage lenses. This amazing thing, only Nikon ZF I have this thing. And you can pair with the stabilization. You can choose a list, you can create a list of vintage lenses with the name, focal length, aperture, and you set your vintage lens and will write the EXIF data, and you will have a couple IBIS with the lens. Fantastic, okay? Fantastic. This half press make me to want to shoot more vintage with my ZF, okay? Mwah. Fantastic. Okay, let's put back the vintage Olympus lens. Let's put again the 40 millimeters. What else? Another thing, it's the birds. They put in this camera the recognition of birds, okay? You can see the birds. Very nice, because you have got cats, dogs, animals in general. You have got animals like people. And now we have got also birds. I show you in the menu. If I go here, subject detection, this is my first menu. Because as you can see, we have got birds here. You see your little bird, okay? You choose birds, you can choose everything. And now we can, I try this thing with my 300 2.8. Big lens, 3 kilograms lens, and works. I can try only with the chickens in front of the garden of my house, but works even with chickens, with chicken nuggets. Anyway, it's fine. The birds tracking works very well. What else? ISO, a bad thing about the ZF is we have got this beautiful dial here, okay, with ISO. But if we have automatic ISO, this dial, it's useless, okay, because doesn't override the automatic ISO, okay? It only raises up the maximum ISO, but not override. And I really hope in the C mode we have got automatic ISO, and when I set a number, I will have that ISO. And Nikon decided to make something. They make the reverse. They make the reverse, because on the C mode you can have fixed ISO, okay? And when you put any ISO, you are in auto. What the fuck? It doesn't make any sense. I show you in okay, I put in C, then I can show you the menu. Okay, it's in Italian, sorry man. ISO, okay, we have got this here on the top with the ISO, but as you can see, auto doesn't work. I don't know why, but here we can put automatic on or off, okay? I put 100 ISO, that's easier to understand, okay? Here in manual I put 100 ISO, Here I put off auto, okay, and now I'm 100 ISO. As you can see here in the bottom, it's 100 and doesn't change even I make shadows, okay? And I'm C mode. Look at now. Now I pass to any sensitivity, and now it's automatic. If I make darkness, we rise up the ISO. If we have got light, we will go down. This thing doesn't make any sense. And you see, it's manual. And when I pick up the ISO that I want, it's automatic. What the fuck? Why did you do that, Nikon? Anyway, they don't fix the problem, okay? We have got this beautiful dial, which remains useless. Nice, Nikon, thank you. Anyway, that's life. Now we have got about 400% zoom when we are zooming. All the features works even for photos and videos. The bird detection, the half press, okay, and the 400% live view focusing, okay. We have got fixed some bugs. For me, the autofocus seems to be a little bit faster. Autofocus single low, okay. For me, it seems to be a little bit faster. I don't know. Seems to be faster, the autofocus. Maybe it's my sensation, but seems to be faster. What else? We have got some personalization of the option of the editing pictures. I never edit pictures on my camera, but you have got some upgrades. You have got all the upgrades of the Nikon iCloud, no, not iCloud, Club, Imaging Club, with the new application, the upgraded application. I never used that stuff. I don't know how it works. I'm really old guy. I don't know how to use technology on my mobile phones. Anyway, just joking. And what else we have got? We have got some new features with the powered zoom lens. You know, Nikon makes new powered zoom lens, which is electronic zoom, but I don't care. I don't know how it works, and that's it. Those are the main updates. You can see all the updates on the official Nikon site, the 2.8 version of the ZF, but those are the most important things for me. The half press when you use manual lenses. And that's it. And the bird detection, because it's important to photograph chickens outside the garden. Anyway, that's it. We will see in the next video. Let me know in the comments if you like the upgrades. Thumbs up for that. And bye-bye. Stay safe.